Discerning is figuring out what is my purpose in life and why am I here, and not being afraid, and just realizing that whatever He has in store for us, that this is good, and that it'll lead us along a path to holiness and to happiness. He's not going to call us to something that is joyless, or something that has no real meaning or purpose. It's going to be what we're suited for, and it's really going to be what He made us for.
Discernment I see as soul-searching, and I find it is an intersection between the mystery of who I am, including the mystery of who God is, and how do we find each other.
Discerning whether we're called to marriage or to priestly life or to religious or consecrated life. And all of those are really good things, but you can't necessarily have them all. You have to choose at some point and see what is best for you. They're all good things for the world. They all might be good for you even, but which one is the one for you?
You discern by opening yourself entirely to God. And I guess to open yourself entirely to God takes a lot of practice, right? It's not just something you can click and then suddenly you're open entirely to God, right? So discernment then, at its basis, would involve things like prayer, would involve things like scripture, would involve things like ministry and service. And you do all those things so that your heart is more and more open to God.
I think any good discerning process really requires a person to pray, to spend some time with the Lord, to listen to Him, and to be serious and open and honest and willing to respond, but also to listen to those around you, to hear what they have to say, to really think about what kind of gifts and talents do I have, and can this be used? Can my gifts be used for the greater good of the church?
I know for myself. I don't want to make the decision just by myself. I always try and involve other people and talk things out. And so, for myself, that's the way I've always discerned things.
I'm taking really seriously the discernment of the priesthood, trying to find out if this is the life that God desires for me. And so everything I do sort of points in that direction. Not necessarily the direction of becoming a priest, but the direction of learning whether this is the life that God has in store, and whether this is the way I could and should be spending the rest of my life.
Each of us, we have the call for sure, and we try, you including myself, we try to fix our vocation, our call, and try to answer that.
Where is God calling you, and what is He calling you to? Because there's so many competing voices and competing ideas in our life that we have to really be attentive, and so I feel that really helps.
Go for and become a witnesses to others.